Welcome to Kenneth O'Neal's Word of the Week. Each week, Kenneth will discuss a word which describes a principle or value of the qualities of success. Use the word of the week in your thoughts, deeds, and actions. You can replace a good habit with a bad habit. You can use it as an action step. Kenneth O'Neal will bring you a word of the week each week, and it will help you to improve your life, your relationships, your professional career, and your overall well-being. I know you'll enjoy Word of the Week with Kenneth O'Neal. Kenneth O'Neal is a certified Zig Ziglar trainer and the head of O'Neal Consulting in Kerrville, Texas. Today's Word of the Week with Kenneth O'Neal, edify.
We have Kenneth O'Neal in the studio, in the station, getting your Monday started.
Thank you. Thank you for being
welcome.
here. I was looking forward to seeing you this week. You're one of my favorites.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yep, I'm covering for Rick while he's out for this annual just vacation that he gets to take. Yeah.
Good for him. Yeah. And, I always think about you when you do that song for me.
Oh, down at the Twist and Shout.
The Twist and Shout. Yeah, that's so great. Yeah, I love it.
It came off that time. That was interesting. And then since then, I don't know. It's not the same.
You added it to your repertoire.
I'm trying.
That's wonderful. Great.
Well,
I love it.
Thank you. It's a fun song.
We're here this morning to talk about the word for the week.
Yes,
and I always suggest and give a little advice. Write it down.
Okay.
Remember it, and all during the week, use it in your actions and in your deeds.
Okay.
The things that you do.
Okay.
And it's really important to write it down so that you see it every day, because motivation is like taking a bath. We want to take a bath every day.
Okay.
We need to be motivated every day.
You have to be motivated to take a bath. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Some people maybe are that little 3-year-old.
Yeah.
I don't want to take.
Yeah.
I've heard that before. So the word this week is edify.
Okay.
And sometimes you hear it edification, and what it is instructing or sharing with people to lift them up, improve themselves, give them the motivation morally, intellectually, and spiritually. And we do it through our teaching, being a great example, giving people encouragement.
Yeah.
I use this little short word, AIR, A-I-R.
Okay.
Okay, so the A is for, Misty, I appreciate you being here today. Misty, you are an inspiration to the people that you serve. I mean, the people that are listening. Right. And then the R is for recognition.
Okay.
Did you know there's a lot of people in the world that nobody has ever told them, I love you, I appreciate you. You just inspire me when I'm around you. And that encouragement, that hope that tomorrow things will be better.
Yeah. We could use that right now, couldn't we? Anytime,
hope
but
and encouragement, so we can. Now, the modern usage of the word is like we're talking about. It implies building others up through positive communication, sharing the truth. Now, back in the old, Middle English, the French, Latin words, we like to go back and find out where do these words come from and what did they mean. And literally, in the 14th century, it was talking about architecture to make a house.
Edifice.
Okay. That's right.
Gotcha.
Edification. That's right.
Nice.
And so it shifted later on, coming away from the architect and going to the moral and spiritual instruction, especially in a philosophical context and definitely from a religious standpoint. And talking about the religion, we can go back to the past usage here, the 1611 King James Bible.
Okay.
And the term was frequently meant to mean spiritual upbringing. And it says in 1 Corinthians 14:26, so there might be some people just tuning in that say, oh, they're preaching to us today. Let things be done unto edifying.
Okay, yeah.
And there are other translations that talk about building up, especially the New Revised Standard. And then in the Message Bible, I like that. It says that, let me see what I was thinking.
Kind of down to earth
Down to earth,
translation.
nurturing the soul, strengthening, and continuing to build up. So today, let's look at how the word is actually used in modern language today. And and I like to break things down to things that are important to us, like leadership and education and faith and coaching and mentoring other people. The team in leadership will be encouraged through our words and our wisdom. In education, you can give a discussion to the students and edify them during your teaching. You're really getting this, guys. You're really catching on.
Yeah.
Even back when you took trigonometry and calculus and physics, you got this, Misty. You can do it. And pastors, of course, are called to edify the body of Christ. A great coach does not just train people, they edify people. Now, can you name someone that in past history you think of that is a great edifier?
Yeah.
What do you think?
All of those pastors and teachers.
Pastors, teachers.
Definitely.
And, of course, Jesus with his parables and his personal interaction, all of that was designed to edify people toward righteousness and truth.
So he encouraged and also guided people, didn't he?
Guided.
Yeah, all of teachers.
I think that's part of edification.
Do too.
The growth that comes from it.
Yeah.
And of course, I always think about Mother Teresa through her service, her humility, and her compassion for people.
Yeah.
I mean, she was edifying them all the
time. I think musicians always need edification too.
That's why I come up and say, Misty, play that song.
There you go.
You'll be
you
edified.
Yeah. And we have to keep working on the craft as well.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's part of it.
But a master edifier was my mentor, Zig Ziglar.
Nice.
He built, through his motivational teaching, I mean, he believed you got to have a pound of motivation every day. He used humor.
Nice.
And then he told these stories. I mean, so many stories. Yeah. And, of course, it was all about the value that people get from being edified. I mean, just think, how people feel. And he said, you can have everything in life you want if you will just help other people get what they want.
Nice.
So it is all rooted in the spirit of edification.
That sounds wonderful. Yeah.
And so it reminds us, edification is an antidote in a world that we live in, which is a lot of division, a lot of criticism.
Lots of negativity, isn't it?
Negativity and comparison. Yeah. So we want to use our words, our time, our action to edify, build up people with a lasting, heartfelt message. Now, edification is an active word. It's not passive, and it requires intentionality. You must see the potential in people, and then you speak into that. In my coaching practice, we have these little notes.
Okay.
And it says, I love you because. And
Gotcha.
you put the person's name in it.
Yeah, yeah.
I wrote one the other day for a friend of mine, and I said, I love David because of his energy and his work ethic.
There you go.
I mean, he is go and gets the job done and does a great job. It has to be made, the edifying statement, based on truth, honesty, and love. In other words, you don't try to manipulate people by saying...
Yeah, the positive, just so you can get your way.
Because, because they're... you probably missed it last week, but our word was reciprocity.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
so you give, and you receive. It's
Right.
sowing and reaping. We don't sow to get.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
sow to grow.
There you go.
Right, and
Ooh,
get
sounds
better.
good. Sounds good.
So you can edify in 3 different ways: with your words, your actions, and most of all, you do it by being a great example. See, it's like children.
yeah. Yeah. They need that.
I mean, they only repeat profanity because they heard it.
Yeah.
If they never hear it,
They don't know it.
they don't know it.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah.
never do it.
Yeah.
So legacy is actually built on edification. Great leaders are not remembered just for what they achieved, but what they built in others. What did you leave in others? What are they going to say about you 100 years after you pass? If you have left those legacy moments, like in these little kiddos that when they become 40, 45, and they're talking to one another. Do you remember when
yeah.
Grandpa
Did this
would
and
take
this?
us fishing? Okay, so
How
all
they
of
built
that.
up their life.
All
yeah.
right. So the big thing is a challenge here. Who am I building up today? Who can I edify? Who can I give a statement of hope and positivity? In 1 Thessalonians 5:11, therefore, encourage one another and build each other up. So, one last question here, and I've got a number of them. Maybe an action step, a practical application for the week would be name 3 people.
3.
Put them on
Okay.
a list
All
that
right.
you can intentionally edify this week. Be intentional about, be authentic, and what will you say or do for them? You know, maybe some people just need you to hug them and say, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
I love you. Thank you for inspiring other people. So it is intentional, but it's got to be honest, open, and truthful.
Sounds like a
Wonderful
wonderful
word.
thing. Yes.
Write it down and use
edify.
it.
Edify.
Edify.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. The action of it.
Action. It's
Yes.
an action step.
Yes.
Definitely.
Awesome. Awesome.
Thanks again for being here today.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming in, Mr. O'Neal, Kenneth O'Neal.
This is Tom Fox. I'm a co-founder of the Texas Hill Country Podcast Network. If you've enjoyed this podcast and you would like to talk to us about getting your own podcast on the Texas Hill Country Podcast Network, we'd love to talk to you. So you can reach us at our website, through our website, the Texas Hill Country Podcast Network. Word of the Week with Kenneth O'Neal is our latest podcast, and we will present Kenneth's word each week going forward. They will be insightful, they will be useful, they will be important, and can be a significant increase of all aspects of your life going forward. I hope you'll subscribe, rate, and review this podcast wherever great podcasts are listened to. This is Tom Fox. Thank you so much for listening.